Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. I'm coming out of my side door here, surrounded by honeysuckle. It smells like heaven. Today is Friday, the 13th. Woo! Lucky day, lucky day. We have the moon in Capricorn, the sun in Gemini. The sun in Gemini is a curious sun. It's a sun interested in information. The moon in Capricorn is a moon interested in results. We do actually have a inconjunct between the sun and the moon today. Inconjuncts require adjustment. It is a waning inconjunct at this point. It happens after the full moon, so we're in the waning cycle of the sun and the moon. This is where the theme of fitting into society comes into play. Kind of playing nice with others kind of energy. And so we are at, and this is part of the lunation cycle, so this is a monthly cycle. And it's, of course, it's connected to that new moon that we had, our last new moon. So adjustments need to be made, emotional adjustments. So society will push back on ideas or ways of being that don't either fit in, or that society refuses to perhaps acquiesce to. The sun is symbolic of the leader, or quite frankly, the king. So we can see that that theme is ripe and ready. We also had an early morning square of the sun to the nodes of the moon. The nodes of the moon indicate the direction of our evolution. We're being asked to move in the direction of Pisces, letting go of the Virgo side of things. Maybe needs to be perfect, or maybe waiting until you're perfect. With the North Node in Pisces saying you're perfect just the way you are, so you can move on things, right? You don't have to, necessary. It's a leap of faith, really. There's an energy with that North Node in Pisces that there is a leap of faith, believing in yourself, perhaps believing in your fellow man, as it were. There is, and of course, with the moon in Capricorn, there is a need for results, a need for results. So this weekend we're facing, and I talked about this yesterday. I'll continue to talk about it, and I think I'm going to actually put something up, a video on the either separately or together on these aspects that are coming on Sunday. Aspects generally there's more pressure as they approach, and then once they happen, the pressure eases off. They're both squares. They're both crisis and action squares. One of them is between Jupiter and Saturn, the two planets associated with how society structures itself. It's part of a 20-year synodic cycle that began with those two planets coming together at the first degree of Aquarius. That happened at the end of 2020. This square between Jupiter and Saturn, this is the third of three. It is the last one. The first two happened while Saturn was in Pisces and Jupiter was in Gemini. Am I right? Pisces, Gemini, yep. Now the last one, we have Jupiter in Cancer and Saturn in Aries. The difference between the first two, which both happened last year, once in August during the Democratic National Convention, once in Christmas Eve in 2024. Both of those were in mutable signs. This one is in a cardinal sign. So the cardinality of this square indicates a movement forward and a new initiatory movement, something perhaps we haven't done or haven't seen before. The square deals with our need for survival, for building foundations for the new spark that occurred at the conjunction, which of course, being in the first degree of Aquarius, indicates to me the beginning of truly an Aquarian age, built on equality, equanimity, raising all boats, humanitarianism. And boy, don't we have an awful lot of humanitarian effort that needs to go out, because we continuously seem to do things the old way, and it's pretty obvious to most of us that the old way no longer works. And then we have a square between Mars and Uranus. This is a first quarter crisis in action square. This is part of the 2-year synodic cycle between Uranus and Mars. And this has been building up big. Part of the building up was when Mars was retrograde in Leo and Cancer. That started in December, ended in February. You remember December to February, right? It's hard. Everything sort of runs into each other. But definitely a lot of pent-up emotions, pent-up anger. And we can see it coming out in the streets. And we're having a No Kings rally, right? That's happening on Saturday, the same day as the big parade. I'm just going to put my coffee down here. We can expect things to be very, a little dangerous, explosive, but we can just keep our eyes open. It's not to scare people, it's just to know that you have to really keep your eyes open through this period. All right. And then, of course, there's Israel attacking Iran. That's sort of part of this as well. Again, the old way of doing things. It's time to do things in a new way, in a more humanitarian way. Those people in Iran, the women of Iran, the people of Iran, women, life, freedom, I think is their call. Let's work with them. Right? Okay, I'm going to let you guys go. It's a beautiful morning here, and hopefully you enjoyed some of the flowers. Mystic Sisters tomorrow night on Ona's channel, Ona's Tarot, 7 Eastern, 6 Central. It's definitely going to be a good one. We have a lot to talk about, and I'm sure we will have plenty of WTFs, questions to go around. All right, guys, take care. Have a great day. Stay safe. Enjoy life. Don't be afraid. Just be careful. All right. Take care. Namaste.